Greece has moved another step closer to receiving the next tranche of its bailout package after its parliament approved the austerity budget for next year. Joining us live from our Athens bureau, Greek MP Ντόρας Μπακογιάννη. Many thanks for talking with Reuters. Why do you think this next tranche is not going to be signed off in Brussels today? Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know exactly the reasons, but what I can tell you is that we kept our part of the agreement. The Parliament voted for the austerity measures. We voted one of the most difficult budgets ever. We are facing in Greece a very big humanitarian crisis today. So I sincerely hope that our European partners keep their part of the agreement and vote and agree as soon as possible to give us this tranche, because this tranche is extremely important for the Greek economy.
Yeah.
If we ever want
how much time have you got, do you think? When do you need to see this next tranche, and when do you think it will come?
Well, we needed it yesterday. So honestly, it was due, part of this tranche was due in June. So you understand that the Greek economy is practically dead today. We don't have any possibility for the banks to give any money. There is no liquidity in the market. And we are waiting for this tranche. And we are waiting also to see our European partners keep their promises. Because it's very important we manage to get a majority in Parliament. But if our European partners don't keep their promises, the Greek pro-European political forces will be practically, left in a very, very difficult situation today.
The finance minister said the hard part starts now. What exactly do you think he means by that?
Well, the hard part starts now because the austerity is an austerity without any limit. You understand that today everything is cut in Greece, even the money for the children, the pensions, of course the salaries. And there are a lot of people around the world, not Greeks, even the Financial Times or the New York Times, who say today that these kind of austerity measures are counterproductive, because at the end of the day they just bring up the recession, and the results will not be there. So we are in a cycle. That's why we need the tranche as quickly as possible.
Do you think there is a possibility you will reach a point where you say enough is enough, we can't do this anymore, Greece cannot take this austerity any longer?
Well, I can tell you my personal point of view. I have voted for all the austerity packages. I was even expelled for a time from my party because I did that. But I can tell you honestly that we cannot have another austerity package. Even me, as a member of a Greek parliament, as some politician who have supported, because I strongly believe in the structural changes which are needed in Greece, I will not support any other austerity program, because I strongly believe that this is the wrong path from now on.
Has public anger peaked? How much worse will it get, do you think?
Well, for the moment, the Greeks are suffering without any kind of very, very big reactions. But we must realize that if we really want to keep the euro, if we really want to keep the European Union intact as we have it, the decision-making for the so-called problems of the South must be made as soon as possible. If we really want to have a European Union who will be strong and competitive in the new structures of the world, then the decisions cannot be delayed. We cannot wait for the elections of any big countries. We have to take the decisions this month, the latest in December.
Give me your personal view on Angela Merkel and her handling of this right now. I believe she goes to Portugal today. That's another matter. But generally speaking, for the EU and from Merkel, what do you think?
Look, I think that Angela Merkel tries to combine the public opinion in Germany with the needs of the euro on European level. This is a very difficult policy. And I think that also the German politicians must understand that it's in the benefit of Germany also if we keep a very strong union and a strong euro. And this cannot be done only with austerity policies. Of course, we Greeks learned our lesson. Of course, we made our mistakes in the past. But there is a limit to austerity. What we need now is development. What we need now is jobs. What we need now is practically money which comes to the real economy. And this is something which Angela Merkel also must understand. Because until now, what we heard from her was that you have to do your homework. Okay, we did our homework. And it was very tough. And it is very tough for our people. That's why now the credibility which they asked from the Greek politicians, we must ask from our European partners.
Dora Bacogyannis, many thanks for talking with Reuters today. That's it from me here in London. I'm Axel Threlfall. This is Reuters.